looking stressed cause we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next, up next. Got you in your feelings, upset, upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck, at my best. Stress cause we up now, they up next, up next. Said we up now, they up next, up next. Got you in your feelings, upset, upset. Someone said that I was up next. I said I'm up now with no mean of disrespect. I don't be at the gym, so I don't need to flex. You regret moving on to the next and making me your ex, yeah. I roll up whenever you feeling stressed. Treat you with respect and never settle for less. Life's a game of chess, don't let it get you in check. She like when I pull her hair and grab her by her neck. Got her on her back until she break a sweat. She like rocking my polo shirts and rocking my polo sweats. Laying down after sex with her head on my chest. She whispers that you're the best, please don't turn out like the rest. Yeah, we up now, they up next, up next. Got you in your feelings, upset, upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck, at my best. Looking stressed cause we up now, they up next, up next. Said we up now, they up next, up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, right on time, on the money, 6:30. Who would have thought? As soon as we start winding down the shows for this year, we finally figure out how to get on time. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a show for you today, jam-packed. We get the Tambo Time crew here. Connor's here, limping, but he's here. John's here, a little slow mentally, but he's still here. And we got Ben back on the turntable. Ben, how things been?
That's a complicated question.
And I'm ready for a complicated answer.
I'll give you the simple one. It was a lot of fun, but not a lot of fun. So, did lose my race, unfortunately. Yeah, it was an experience.
How was this one any different from the last one?
This was a city race, so just to paint the picture briefly, I was running for state rep last year, which is like you're one of like 400 in the state if you win, and this was city, so you're one of like 14 if you win. So it's a lot more personal, intimate, one-on-one than the race last year. So with that comes a lot more drama.
So I missed the difference. One city and one state?
One city and one state, yeah. And then the city delegations, or the state delegation's a lot bigger, so you
okay.
get lost in the mix a little bit.
Okay.
So the city one, it's a lot closer to home, a lot more one-on-one.
Sure.
There's only 14 positions that get elected for the city one.
And so you had a thing last year? Is that well? Or was it 2 years ago?
It was last year, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's every other year.
It's every other year for those the state opposed to the city.
Yeah, so state
okay.
Federal is the even years every other year, and then the city is the odd years every other year.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just kind of running for the same thing. It was kind of a rinse and repeat.
No,
I thought he was too.
different position.
Buddy, we're awful friends, huh?
No, we promote him.
Yeah, you guys.
No, you did.
No, you suck.
You promoted me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Put my big sign there. That was a huge help.
Yeah, Ben.
Oh, my God.
Why out of all the signs that I allow in my front yard, you're the last one to take yours out?
I took it out within like a day or two.
Oh, no. It was definitely.
Did you actually allow the other ones? I was curious if
I
you
don't think we
actually
allowed
asked.
any of them, did we?
Oh, you allowed mine.
Who's we?
First
off.
Connor.
Yeah.
Your house, John?
Yeah, no, John and I.
Okay.
Yeah, we shook on it.
Yes, I allow all the other ones. Ben, did you stop by my house that day? It was a real bad storm, and your sign broke.
It might have been raining when I took it down. I don't remember.
No, I'm saying
No, it fell down.
when one of the pieces
I
snapped.
didn't realize it broke until I took it down. Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't come by and fix it?
Who the fuck did?
No, I didn't.
That's a good question.
I don't think anybody did. When I took it down, it was broken still.
Well, someone put it back up then because it
Yeah,
fell over.
someone fixed it.
Oh, wow. Maybe it was Carlos.
Damn, if I wouldn't, I thought it was him the whole time. I was going to yell at him because it was like during the storm that someone came and fixed it. So I was going to freak out at him that he had the great response time to fix it, not take it off. But I guess it wasn't him. I should have took credit for it.
Yeah.
I should
Whoopsie.
have knocked it over again. I mean, the storm.
Never use those wooden sticks again. That's for sure. Those sticks sucked. I had multiple of those break.
Yeah, how much does one of those signs cost?
The big ones, I think it ran me around like $30 a piece, maybe $40 a piece, something like that. They're pricey.
Yeah.
I only bought 10 of them though, so yeah, they're cost a little bit of money, unfortunately.
All right. Well,
Yeah, fun times.
All right. Well, thanks for coming back. We missed you a little bit. Just a little, not a lot, but not nothing. Just a little.
A good enough amount.
I was holding out for Ben to come back. Truly,
I appreciate
is why I missed a few weeks.
All right. Well, ladies and
I
gentlemen,
don't remember the soundboard anymore.
well, you'll have time to figure it out. We got a little bit of show for everybody. We're going to recap the wild card, I guess, round and conference round, maybe. I don't know. Whatever rounds. The first and second rounds of the playoffs. And then we're gonna get into the Final Four, and we're gonna do some predictions with the Final Four. Ben, I guess people are saying they can't hear you.
Okay.
I'm probably just talking to your mic better, I guess.
I was going right into it, so unless I don't know.
Oh, we're gonna make sure everybody can hear Ben, otherwise we won't have a show.
This volume on the new microphones, right? Better.
I don't know. John messed with it, so it's probably not up to par. No offense, John.
Jacob says the sun is shining bright on tonight's episode.
And that's one part of the episode we missed
Yeah,
out
so
on.
we weren't gonna bring Jacob's comments to the show. We're not talking to him right now.
Only if you pronounce his name with a C, though.
I can't believe I have to see those guys this week. So, all right, let's dive into the recaps, ladies and gentlemen. 8 o'clock on my field, at least. I had to record. We had crazy work in Yeet, and what a battle this was. You guys have the scores?
I don't think so.
And John, you know,
Yes,
you have kind of one job usually, and especially today, you just have one job, was to get the scores.
Is it one job? Are you sure?
So, I mean, game started off with a lot of energy. Both teams quickly getting into the rhythm of things. And it was a pretty close game, honestly, back and forth. A lot of great battles. I love seeing Deuce and Mitch line up against each other. Mitch actually showed up a little late. Crazy work, I believe, kind of started a little behind, kind of caught up, and ended up being a little back and forth, kind of a tie game within one score game. And then Yeet was coming in a different game strategy, which I could appreciate this game. I think it was a smart move, playing a lot of man with a rush and pressure, trying to get to House. And a couple of their guys on Yeet got beat in man coverage. House found it great. Couple conversions. I know Noel had a big catch. Unfortunately, I think rolled his ankle really bad early in the game, so really couldn't finish out the game. And it kind of came in towards the end, but it was all but done. So that hurt them. I know a couple other shots that connected and were dropped. So House, recognizing that they were going man, kind of took shots very smartly and a little bit effectively. But I think ultimately Yeet's defense kind of won that battle with that game plan.
I think this was one of the best House outings I've seen. Like he was throwing some goddamn great footballs out there.
Yeah, that team finally started to get in rhythm, played up to par, and yeah, House played really good. I think he wanted this one.
Yeah,
you know, I think the whole team wanted it, and it showed, and Yeet wanted it too. I'm not saying that they didn't, but yeah, it was a great, awesome game to watch. Awesome back and forth. A little bit of a controversy with a touchdown that the Crazy Work got. House kind of notoriously calls a little cadence. Kind of says ready, set, go. But when he comes in, he go, you know, when he starts it, it's ready, and he kind of loud. Somebody took off on ready. He realized it, threw the guy. Everybody thought it was a false start because naturally it was, you know, looks like a false start. House realized, you know, that somebody took off. He was open, threw it right to him, got the score. Refs came together, talked about it, and technically within the rules, it's a touchdown. So I think that's one thing I've talked about a little bit. They're asking us to turn up Connor.
Yeah, is this the first time you guys use these mics or use them
No.
before?
Well, nobody's messed with the sound because John doesn't do sound checks and doesn't know how to.
Okay.
Bueller. Am I good?
The problem I'm having is there's like two different settings that are either like power the mics or not power them, and one is they're too low, and the other one.
I told you not to do that update.
That's fine. It's the board, John. It's not the program.
Stop deflecting.
I'm not.
This is your fault. You're in charge of sound checks.
Oh my God! What else am I in charge of? The score?
Obviously looking like a checkerboard too. I don't understand.
Sorry. Okay, the sun. Relax.
Oh, I yellow something, buddy. You look like
Yeah,
a,
buddy. Yeah.
All right, that should make everybody louder, but
Actually, I
it
can
might,
hear
it
Ben
might
a
make
lot
people
louder
too loud. So we'll see.
just go with the too loud. I'd rather err
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the side.
yeah,
They
we're
can
gonna
always
err on
turn
the
it
side.
down.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I've been saying forever on YouTube, we for some reason need to get the sound up, and I know Facebook too. But
Yeah, this is a slightly different.
yeah, you got to
it's
turn
just-
John
it's with
down,
the new mics.
like all the way down.
Ben, remember who was nice to you and who's mean to you?
Okay, I remember. I'm taking.
Okay.
I'm taking
Off the
account.
show and on the show are two different times, John. Come on. Anyway, so, which yeah, I mean, I've said something before about cadence,
Cadence, yeah.
and even in that tournament that we did, they were doing some weird snap thing where somebody was snapping, and I told John as soon as that guy says a word, go swat the ball, and he did, caused the fumble. And it worked. It was obviously, it's a play I've seen Ivan do. But I think Bova is gonna kind of revamp that rule, get it under wraps, and I think he's going to. I think, and I'm not. Don't take my word as gold, like my sweater. I think he's going to give keywords to the either hike, go. That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, 'cause
Hot.
Some
Hot.
people are saying ready. Go.
Hike, go, or hut are action words, and that's you cannot.
What about
like, I
college
can't-
clap?
I don't know. He didn't say. He doesn't.
I
He
guess
talks
if
about
you're-
the clap, but not in the
Yeah.
reference that we're referring it to.
I guess if you start holding the football, it's gonna be hard to clap. Anyway, now that I think
Jay
about it
Charles
more.
does it. Yeah, maybe but he didn't bring that up. But like, you can't, as a quarterback, say blow instead of go to try to get people to jump. You know what I mean? That you cannot. Obviously, you still can't simulate you can't go on two or any of that stuff. And I think he'll iron it out. But nonetheless, they called it a touchdown. Fortunately, it wasn't the game deciding play, which would maybe put a little controversy on it. But I think the refs called it right within the rules. But nonetheless, House and Company started slow, had a good finish to their season, had a great playoff run, cut short by a good Dome Yeet team.
Do you want the score now, or is it too late?
No, I'll take the score.
It was Yeet 53, Crazy Work 43.
53-43, yeah. So it ended up obviously 2-score game, but it was a little close at times. I almost want to say Crazy Work was leading or tied it at least a couple times, a little back and forth. So Yeet moving on. At the same time, we had Gods and Playmakers going at it.
Yes, sir.
And I feel like this was a tale of two different halves. I think Gods jumped up to a couple score lead. The Playmakers came back, had a better second half, but unfortunately losing by extra points. Because, when you go for one, like Nuge can't run the ball typically. So when he's forced to pass, it's better things happen for the defense. But word on the street is I hear Fum shows up 15 minutes late. You think he was getting too big for his britches, or?
No, he won his award.
Well,
He was done.
that's the point. He won his award, and he's too big for the game.
Yep.
Could Fum 15 minutes into a game be a 1-point difference?
Maybe. It definitely helped. He seemed like the go-to guy all season for them.
Yeah, he was kind of their go-to guy. Either one of you guys watch this game? Unfortunately, I was recording. the other
No.
game.
I was busy on our side.
Connor, no.
No, he's busy.
No, I was
Yeah.
barely on time for my game.
Yeah, well, I apologize here, guys. But a good season for Playmakers, kind of making the best of it. I know Rocker definitely probably agrees this wasn't one of his best drafted teams. He did draft good players and a lot of good attitudes to really kind of kick in and do what they have to do to make the best out of the season. And obviously, Nuge is always going to put a team in a chance to win.
That one was 47-46.
Yeah, I already said that.
All right, you're good, man. You're the best.
Thanks.
Sorry, Connor's distracting me.
Don't blame what, buddy? You playing the deflect game today?
It's not my fault. It's your fault.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
No, that's true.
Alex, the regular playoffs is regular time. There's not shortened halves, like the play-ins. But yeah, playmaker season coming to an end. Rocker probably back to the drawing board. Word on the street is Nuge might want to be a captain, but he's arguing. It's like he's getting the Jay Charles treatment. Like you'll be a top 5 pick, so you'll have to be one of those. So he's trying to argue it, but Bova pulled up all his recent where he went in the draft, and it was 1st, 4th, 3rd, and 6th or something. So
like top 8.
If you're Nuge, that's the math you use. But really, you average it out, he was 4th. So, but he's gonna give him top 5 if he wants to be captain. All right, we want Jacob to call in here. I'm sure John didn't connect his phone to the soundboard.
No, it is.
So I'll have to buy him time to do that.
No, how is he calling?
I don't know. He's your buddy.
He's a great friend. Although he charges me extra for shipping when he's just going to hand it to me.
Not that, Jacob, you moron.
Oh, fuck that guy then.
Yeah, the clock's running. Oh, never mind.
What, they both named Jacob and I was supposed to know which one's which?
Jacob wants to call in and recap the game.
It's the one you pronounce with a C.
Oh,
So how would Clock's Running call in to recap the game?
I don't know.
I felt like that was you understood.
Nope.
I mean, they could have watched all the lives.
They
You
could.
freaking idiot.
He's tapped in.
Good.
He hasn't answered yet. There we go.
Hey,
Hello.
can you hear me?
Unfortunately.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the show.
What's going on, guys?
So you want to give us a little recap of the game, considering unfortunately John sat like a speed cone at our field and did nothing over there?
No, I mean, shout out to Rocker and everyone on the Playmakers. It was a fucking hell of a battle. First half, we started with a safety. We went up 2-0. The field was terrible, huge. We honestly, I feel like we lucked out how the conditions of the field, because Nuge could have ran a lot more on us, but he was unable to with the field. So we started with a safety, went up 2-0. I believe then we scored to go up 8 or 9-0, and then we stopped them again. So at halftime, we were up by, I think, 18 to 20 points.
Oh, wow.
So we were up by 3 scores. We were cruising, and then Playmakers, shout out to them. They did not stop. That second half, they scored to go down by, I think, like 13, 14 it was. And 20 minutes left, they chose to go onside kick, which brilliant move by them. They got it squarely, made a hell of a play. They scored 1-play touchdown. Now they had all the momentum going in. We come back, I believe we score, they score. So I think we're still up by about maybe 12 at this point. But then Lewis makes a hell of a play, tip pass, Carlos picks it off. They go down and score, and now they're winning all of a sudden with about 2 minutes left. They came all the way back, and then we had about 2 minutes left to score. And then I know there's some issues with the sun on 4th down. Randy made a hell of a play on a 4th and long. And then we got down to the 2-yard line. We were down by 6 points. And then 4th and goal, 1 second left. Jerry made a hell of a toe touch to tie it. Randy made an extra point, and then we won by 1 point. So it was a hell of a battle. But like you said, Steve, tale of two halves.
Wow. Yeah, sounds like a good game. A little back and forth. So we had first thing, 8 o'clock. We had 2 great games going at it. Right on.
Yeah. Again, shout out to Rocker. Again, they could have easily, when we went up by 18 points, they could have easily folded, but they came back and took the lead. And I don't know if the sun was an issue or not, but all I'll say is the sun was on our side that play.
Yeah, I mean, he drafted a lot of guys who they go down with a fight. You know what I mean? They're not quitters on that team for sure. And What are you referring to? Somebody couldn't see the ball in the air? Is something happened?
Yeah, so it was on 4th down, 2 minutes left. If we don't get it, I think it was like 4th and like 22 or something like that on our own half. And it was like 2 minutes left. So if we didn't get it, the game was basically over. Randy made a hell of a post from the slot, but News was able to come back to it, but News just could not see the ball, I guess, for the life of him. But Randy was doing a post, so he had the angle that the sun wasn't in his eyes, so he was able to make a hell of a catch.
Oh wow!
Yeah. If you watch the clip Carla puts up, you can hear News in the background. I can't fucking see.
Oh jeez. Wow, so it's kind of one play away from going the other way, huh? And the sun might be there.
If we don't get that, I think we have one timeout left, and then you're at almost a 1 minute warning. I think that game's basically over at that point.
Wow. Well, congrats for the win, and you guys you moved on to that day. We're gonna. You guys want to recap the other game while we have him on right now? Because it was on that field.
Yeah, why not?
All right, so you won, you moved on, and you played the number 2 seed Touchdown Mafia, who, from word on the street, is they weren't supposed to have their quarterback, but they did end up having their quarterback. Is that correct?
Yeah, he was there again. I guess he had a flight that was late, I guess, but it ended up showing up. But no, he made it. I think they had their full team minus Ricky. Ricky was injured, but honestly, I don't think Ricky makes a difference, to be perfectly honest.
Whoa. I will not stand for the Ricky hate on this show.
Jesus.
By anybody but me.
No, it's all
We've
right.
never said anything bad about him.
Never. It's all right. I got receipts from early this morning, so it's all good.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Ricky 50% tan. It will. I won't stand by that.
Playoff Jacob is different.
So how did that game go? And that I heard got loud, and it came down to the kind of last play, right?
I'm gonna be honest. We again all year it was a bend don't break. I think we finished 6-3, and our point differential was 2 points. In both games was exactly that. We won by 1 point. Game 1, we won by, I'm not kidding, 1 yard. Game 2, 1 yard we won by.
Wow.
Unbelievable. So yeah, I mean, at halftime it was 12-7, very low scoring. We didn't score the whole first half. Jerry had a pick 6. The second drive of the game, they shut us down. We stalled 3 times within the 7. So TDM had a great defensive scheme going in.
Yeah, that defense is very tough. It's hard to throw against those guys. It's hard to run too. Yeah.
Yogi's the top defender for a reason. Him just clogging the middle just changes everything. But no, 12-7 at halftime. We made some good adjustments. We scored. They scored back and forth basically the whole second half. And then I'm trying to think.
What adjustments did you change from first half to second half to start scoring every drive?
Honestly, just we open it up a little bit more. Our game, it's a lot of those RPO, swing route, stuff like that. But we're finding a little bit more success with the deeper half, a lot more post, hard comebacks. So once we started opening and using the corners a little bit more, that opened up a few more runs down the middle.
Yeah, so you might have been too one-dimensional first half, and obviously they were stopping it, and you said, oh, well, I got to pull out all punches here because this isn't working.
Yeah, and that's basically what ended up happening. So, again, we were down by 5, but I think there's about 2 minutes left. Again, shout out to my guys, to be perfectly honest. Another 4th and 20 to score on their half. Randy, Kevin, 2 incredible blocks. I was able to find Jerry in the back of the end zone. Jerry had a great toe tap on 4th and 20. So we ended up taking the lead by 5. With 1 minute left, they drove down the field. They got down to the 1 with 7. So they got down to about the 5 with 7 seconds left. We had our blitz. Brandon blitzes. Derek ended up rolling out trying to run, and Steve made probably one of the best flag pulls I've ever seen in a very long time. He pulled the flag at the 1 yard line. They didn't have no more timeouts, so the clock ran out. So we literally won by the 1 yard line.
Yeah, and that was what, third down too?
Yeah, there's third down, but time expired though,
right,
which was the incredible part.
Right. So they still would have had it down if maybe clock management
went
their way a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean, again, there's nothing really much you could do on that. Again, it was the hole was there, like, and he should have scored. Steve, if anyone has a chance to take a look at it, but Steve made one hell of a flagpole. He Superman'd over, hit Penneries straight in the face with his knee, and still came down with the flag.
Poor Brandon. Yeah, no,
it was amazing. We're all celebrating, and Brandon's on the ground, just couldn't get up.
well, I saw someone told me it was Brandon that grabbed the flag, but I heard all the yelling. And I saw the celebration, and then, shortly after that, I saw somebody being attended to, like somebody got hurt. So
Brandon got kneed right in the face. I believe it was right in the face with Steve's kneecap as Steve dove.
Brandon, all right, just kind of a stinger.
Oh yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah, good. All right, well, thanks for recapping the game. We're gonna get into some predictions a little later, and good luck this weekend in the semis and finals if you make it.
No,
so
I don't.
What are you laughing at?
You mean
Sorry,
John's not making it either?
I don't know. He's giggling over here like a schoolgirl for some reason.
I'm catching up on the comments. Sorry, my bad.
It's all right. Hey, best of luck, John.
You too, buddy. I hope you play really well against GBG.
Awesome. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.
All right, thanks, buddy.
All right, bye, guys.
All right. Well, that was Greek Gods captain and quarterback Jacob Lapointe joining the show here to give us a little recap because once again, half of Tambo Times team was out there doing stuff they were supposed to be doing. And unfortunately, Connor couldn't really watch. He was over on our field playing, so it was really just one guy who messed up. But nonetheless, all right, back to my field. After the Crazy Work Yeet game, we had Boom Boom and Spartans. And we'll get a score for this one, John?
52 Spartans and Boom Boom 35.
So 52-35. Connor, you want to give us firsthand recap of this game?
Yeah, I think some of the best decision making I've seen Omar make. I think we played some pretty solid defense, and like a bunch of times he had to wait the full 6 seconds to throw the football, and he just played mistake free. I don't know. Obviously, we don't track the stats, but I don't think he threw many incompletions, and I don't think we had any turnovers. He was smart with the football. Offensively, first drive, we went for it on 4th down right away, so 4 and out. We didn't get it. Second drive, we had a turnover, so we were kind of sputtering to start the game. And kind of once they got ahead, we just couldn't claw back and couldn't get a stop. Like we got them to a couple 4th and longs, and we had one breakdown in coverage. We switched to cover 2 for the first time all game, and we gave up a big post for a touchdown on 4th down. But we were playing pretty well on defense, and he was just making some great decisions and holding the ball long enough for somebody to get open. So hats off to them. They played really well.
Yeah, he stayed very patient, which I think was a huge key. It was kind of a game of execution on 4th down really won them the game opposed to you guys. I will give Mike Howe a lot of credit. I mean, you guys went down early, but there was plenty of game. He said, we got to lock in. He said, it just stay in it. I promise we'll get there. You guys, I believe, took the lead at one point in time at 14-13. I think you guys did claw it back. They had a couple touchdown lead again. You guys started to claw back again because they got the score at the end half, got the turn, and they were kind of sitting in good position, even though at times you guys, I think, took the lead. But I just think it came down to 4th down execution, where Omar sometimes isn't the best at it, but played very good. And unfortunately, your guys did not play as well on 4th down. And I think that was the but you remember when I said Spartans are going to beat you, and you looked at me like I had 6 heads? You want to you want to apologize now, or?
That was before I knew about some injuries.
Your injuries?
No, I knew about my injury. Jesus.
I will say, hats off to you. You were out there playing your ass off. Yeah. You were playing really hard. I was proud of you. I talked about it on the live.
I haven't watched it yet, but I look forward to hearing your kind words.
I did. You were kind of limping. You were hiding it You didn't want them to see it. I really.
I don't know how well I was hiding. I mean, surgery Monday, so we'll see how it goes.
What are you actually getting? The addictomy or?
Yes.
Yeah.
That.
Oh, okay.
And then along with that, they're gonna try to repair my meniscus, and then if not, take it out.
So it's one of those they got to open you up before they make that
Yeah.
decision. So you're gonna go under and then wake up, and then either it's
It's
gonna
either
be
gone
repaired.
or fixed. Yeah, that's exactly what I said to Tori on the phone. I was like, it's kind of weird. Like, I'm going in there hoping they're repairing it, and while I'm sleeping, they could just be like, "No, we're gonna get rid of it," and I don't have a fucking say in the matter.
Dark
there.
times, bro. Dark times.
So
You ever have surgery before?
no,
No.
nothing.
Some of the best sleep you'll ever get.
Good. I hope so.
Well, I wish best of luck. What recovery is worse, or are they both kind of the same?
So
I've never had the meniscus, so
So originally I was told like if they repair it, it's 2 weeks, no weight bearing, and then like it'll be a month total recovery. Or if they remove it, he was telling me I can walk that day. So we'll find out, I guess.
all right.
And then today on the phone when I set up the appointment, he was like, "Yeah, you're gonna be non-weight bearing for 4 weeks, and then like in one of those, not like a cast, but like a brace where you can't bend your knee at all."
Did you tell him you have a lot of weight to bear?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
yeah,
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
good.
I said, "Buddy, I don't know about crutches. I might need a wheelchair."
Well, listen, if you need anything, buddy, I'll give you Ben's number after the show.
Perfect.
He's got to rebuild his political career.
Boom Boom doesn't have a plan for you.
Well, now that he's not on Boom Boom, Ben doesn't care about him anymore. What's your plans for next season? You planning on playing?
You gonna be able to?
It depends on what my jersey name selection is, probably.
If we don't remind him, he could forget.
Oh no, you are playing. I don't care.
No, I mean, yeah, my plan. I mean, if it goes well, like
you-
6 weeks recovery, then
Yeah.
I plan to do physical therapy and all that shit and get back out there, ideally.
Good. You plan on being a captain, or no? You're just kind of done with the captain thing.
No, I'm probably done. Just I have too much shit going on to do.
That's fair.
Keep track of grown ass men.
Now that you're not in the cult anymore, is Boom Boom dead?
No.
I mean, they haven't had a winning season in what feels like a decade.
No, I don't think so. I think they'll be fine.
That's good.
I wouldn't.
Doesn't really help your narrative, does it?
I don't have a narrative.
Oh, okay.
Alex says sounds like you don't need your meniscus.
No, I mean, the way he was playing, he doesn't really need it. I'm sure it hurt.
Oh yeah, I mean, to be honest, like Bonish, like going into half was like, oh, like after because I had like a catch and a decent run. He was like, oh, the knee looks fine, and I was like, yeah, right now, like. But I also told him I was like, I haven't run in 6 weeks, so now I'm just out of breath after one catch. But during the game, it felt all right, and then I sat down for like 20 minutes, and then like getting back to the car was rough. But
Oh, really?
when I was playing, it was fine
Good.
in theory.
Well, I'm glad you made it out of there alive. Boom Boom not making it out of there alive. Won me some money and kept my picks going all season. And DJ and company, been rooting for them all season, looking good. And they moved on. The next game we had on that field, we had Yeet and you guys, right? Yeet and Elite. What's the what was the final score to that one, Johnny boy?
46-20.
46-20. Elite getting the pretty big win. Now, I will credit Dome and company for coming out with a good strategy for the Crazy Work game, but they took the same strategy and went into the Elite game, and quite frankly, I did not like that right off the rip. I just think there's a lot of guys who are great at beating man defense. Jake's one of them. And if he has a faster receiving core than the defense has faster DBs, he will win that battle every time. I think Elite punched him in the mouth real quick. And unfortunately, he couldn't come back. Took too long to try to change the defense. Elite was scoring. Yeet unfortunately wasn't. You know, at that point in time, they were going to have to go punch for punch for them. Elite's defense, which I've been very critical about all season, actually played really up to par. Scott Bedard played very well. We were kind of joking about that. We don't know. It looked like he affected the other team very well with his rushing ability, which you know, he was either going in right away, blitzing, or waiting till 4, or sometimes he'd go at 2 or 3 just to kind of fuck it with EB, and it seemed to work. And I kind of made fun of him. I said it worked because you didn't even know what you were doing out there. He goes, yeah, sometimes I just really freelanced it. But how does Cruzy say anything about Adam not knowing football or me not knowing football? Yeah, you got to be more specific when you say Tambo. Number one. Number 2, you guys came out and played man, which was the dumbest thing. You barely could cover John Garcia, and he's the slowest guy in the league.
Whoa.
Well,
Allegedly.
Thanks, Ben.
mentally.
Thanks, man. What the fuck?
But nonetheless, I mean, I was very surprised about the game, even though I do think it was a bad matchup per se because of the strategy Yeet came out with. But I was surprised how kind of lopsided the game was, and it was never really close. Yeah, John's best decision was to once he got destroyed in the ground or the trenches, to go sit down for a while. Sissy.
It was just a good coaching change. The matchups were there, and Cruzy's the man.
Yeah, what's your take on the game, John? I know I've been talking about it, and you were there firsthand.
No, it's just kind of everything started clicking at the right time for us, and Yeet playing 2 games is definitely not easy, and we kind of had some good matchups and favorable matchups that we liked, and we exploited that. But they are still a good team, and it was not an easy win, but it was still a good win.
Well, getting them to 4th down 3 times is I wouldn't say something to crow about, but you didn't stop them. You know, I know sometimes getting down to 4th down and anything can happen. It's a good thing, but I just read EB sucked. I'm like, oh my god, who said that? EB himself. Yeah, I mean, there's blame to go around. I've seen EB throw very well this season at times, like incredibly well, and yeah, this definitely wasn't one of his best games. How was the win during our offensive drive? We'll never know.
Same way they were sun in the Gods game, I guess.
Only one way. The weather really predicted the game.
I just think Jake's arm can cut through the wind. That was definitely a key factor.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
The dude was throwing seeds.
Yeah. Jake actually threw really well. I've been very critical about him all season, and one because I really like him. But
He ran a couple times.
Yeah.
Pretty well too.
yeah, I mean, I know it's tough to get around Yarrison, but he somehow made it happen.
Yeah.
Every time.
Chill out.
Talk about a road cone.
Speed cone.
I said road cone.
He has a heavy ball. Yeah, that you're not wrong, and that might help.
Yeah, that ball is pretty
Jake
legit.
is built to throw in the wind. That's for sure.
Still a fun game, though. It was great playing my good friend Dome.
Yeah, it was good. Dome. I know some people are going to knock on him and rip on him, but it's with a interesting quarterback draft that kind of changed up the draft. He was able to survive. He got himself a good quarterback when in very well timed. I think he drafted a good team with what he could. Again, situational is always tough in the drafting. And he had a 6-3 season, getting to the second round of playoffs. Nothing to crow about there. I will say I think Deuce unfairly gets a lot of crap, and for a guy at his stature where he goes in the draft all the time, it's going to be difficult for a guy like him to win a championship. And I know some guys are going to give me slack about it, but that is the truth. EB might be and probably is the best quarterback he played with in this league so far, but it's always hard to pair him and a lot of top guys too, skill guys. It's hard to pair them with good quarterbacks, so they kind of get a little bit of a disadvantage for sure. I don't know if there's a way to fix it. I just kind of think it's the way it is sometimes. But.
Last season sucked too. Like we were clicking, and just the way that ended, it was horrible. Definitely wish it different outcome last season.
Well, yeah, last season was a very good chance. I mean, we ran it into the juggernaut called Nuketown and Jay Charles and company. But you throw him on that team, and it put Shannon on ours, and I think we're still both there, and he wins a championship. But I just don't, because of where Jay Charles ends up in the draft and guys like that, he'll never get on one of the top quarterbacks teams. No, I'm not a good quarterback. I'd say so.
Yeah, that's Bobby.
Yeah.
But how did I just sink down to fucking?
Did you hit the button?
No.
Ooh, we talking about that managing that weight thing, that weight bearing.
Yeah.
Is it your knee or the
Something.
chair?
Could be either, honestly.
But nonetheless, Yeet season coming to an end. Elite moving on to the Final Four.
I have the most phenomenal idea that maybe I've ever thought of.
Sure.
Can't wait for this.
So, we know that my attendance to the show in the fall is not great with all the coaching and stuff. Maybe I'm the third seat for the spring and Cruzy's the third seat for the fall.
I knew this was not going to be a good idea.
You think I'm telling that guy where I live?
Yeah,
Good
no
call,
chance.
Ben doesn't know Yarson from a hole in the wall, and he picked up on it already.
That's enough. That's enough for me, dog.
No, absolutely. I'd take him. Yeah, absolutely. He's a great guy. Well, I
can take my seat in the fall.
Cruzy's the man.
Money, yeah, no.
Watch
You
your
pay to
mouth.
be on the show.
Money, yeah, it cost us, pal. Nice try.
That would cost us too.
I mean, he'd probably get us canceled.
Oh, I was just gonna say that the show would be canceled immediately.
He does not know where I live.
We're not telling him either, right, Connor?
No, I already told him he's
You
coming
son
down
of
the
a bitch.
bulkhead in
Yes,
10 minutes.
let's go. No, I would. I'll be for that. He won't be able to do it. He's a busy man.
Yeah, I heard he's gonna be a captain.
Allegedly.
Is he bringing back Bamf? Badass motherfuckers.
Oh,
All right. Well, we're kind of all over the place with the games here, so I'm gonna finish. Oh my god! Make sure our subtitles are on when we have Cruz on the show.
that was not our comment. We did.
We
not
need
say
him on the show. The crowd does not like him.
that. Maybe you could just be an interview person at the fields.
Buddy, and now that Justin got it, who took the award to their head? Justin or
Hey,
Fum more?
you leave that man alone. That guy's been to every game on time, unlike Fum.
That is true.
He fumbled the bag when he got the playoffs.
All right. Well, we're all over the place. I'm going to recap the final game on my field, and then we're going to get to the last game on the other field. No, we still got two games on the other field that we didn't even watch. So last game on my field, we had Crackers and Spartans. So Spartans, after getting the easy win over the dying Boom Boom team. You still drinking the Kool-Aid now, or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. So it's like a for life thing, right?
No, it
Yeah.
just has to work out of his system.
Blood in, blood out type.
Yeah, no. I think once it's in your blood, it's always there.
All right, that's fair.
Doesn't it like some other things too?
You want to elaborate on that, John?
Nope.
All right, then shut up. Spartans beating Boom Boom, moving on, playing elite, or not elite, playing Crackers here, and oh boy, the 9-0 Crackers getting the loss here. Unfortunately, John, what was the final score?
Spartans 45, Crackers 36.
45-36, and I mean, everybody but me probably predicted this to go the other way. I did pick Spartans to come out, and I genuinely thought it was a 50-50 kind of game, and I really thought I just didn't see, and I picked them, but I just didn't know how the Spartans were going to stop the Crackers offense, which has been great all year. Riley has thrown near perfect. I will say he's very deserving of the MVP award he got. I mean, he would have been quarterback of the year, I think, by a lot in the votes. No offense to Danny Dimes, who won it. But he played great, and that offense was just rolling and rolling and rolling. I said their defense, was beatable. It was very good. I think it was one of the better defenses in the league, whether statistics show that or not. But it was beatable, and the Spartans came out and did their job. Riley looked human, made mistakes. I just think the 4 and outs early, and it got in his head. He threw a pick 6 early in that first half, which you saw by the video. I think Keogh dropped that ball early. Not sure. I mean, the angle was really tough. It's hard to tell, but I mean, I know refs are going to get a little slack for this game from some of those players, but I think, all in all, they refed a pretty good game. And Spartans were the better team this game, and this is why we play the games. Anything could happen. Yeah, I mean, listen, again, any DJ run defense tends to be a great defense. He knows how to talk to people. He knows where to put them in right positions, and he knows how to call the defense. And it seems like he plays not all the same defense. He likes to game plan for who he's playing, and I think that, and he doesn't overdo it, which I think really helps. And you guys, it seemed like you came in with a game plan, played very well against the number 1 offense I think that we've seen in a while, and really kind of stifled him. Still giving up 36 points, but Omar and company putting up 45. Riley going at Omar early, calling him Jalen Hurts, kind of running his mouth to him, and it fired Omar up. And what I really love about Omar, he doesn't really get back into the crap talking. He kind of harnesses the energy and keeps it on the field. And I could tell Omar was fired up. I've played with Omar for a couple of years now, and I've seen him grow. I could tell he was fired up, and I could tell he wanted this one. And that whole team wanted it. They played very well and got the big win there. And some might call it an upset, some might not, but ultimately it was an upset, beating the previously unbeaten Crackers and ending their storybook season. You guys have anything on this game?
I just want to know if anybody's heard from Riley.
No. And House keeps asking for his Brady memes too, and we have not seen one of those since.
I think we do a wellness check.
Should we call him?
He did leave a couple chats.
He left almost all of the chats.
Jesus.
I mean, he said after the season, I think he was done, and I think he meant it. Whether win or lose, he said it.
Yeah, I think his kid is starting sports next season, so
sometimes
on
it's time to move on. I think we'll see Riley back in some capacity, one way or another.
He's going to be the new Papa Cody on the sidelines of his kid's game.
Cruzy says we're taking too long. He wants us to rush up.
Oh, okay. Well, does he have something next Sunday to go to, or what is he doing?
Hard telling, not knowing. But no, I mean, listen, it was a good game. I want to give it due diligence. I always hate to see a team's season end. I always love to see the good in these teams and what potentially they could be. So it makes me a little sad when I see them go. But on the other end, I love seeing a team like Spartans overcome some adversity. And, it's hard for that team to win those 2 games in a row, especially against a mediocre team and then a really great team. So, because Boom Boom's mediocre. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you got it. Connor's at the lunch over there.
He's busy.
Yeah, I know.
He's the man. He's doing a lot of stuff right now.
All right. Well, on the other field, we had Buds and Thunder. Johnny Boy, what was the final score to that? And this was, I think, tale of two halves as well. I think the Buds went up pretty big early. I think.
Where'd it go? It was.
Take your time.
It was 47-45 GBG over Buds.
Okay. Buds and Thunder.
Nope. Then I don't have that score.
Okay. Thanks for nothing.
Well, I got every other score except for that one.
But you got your scores, though, right? Yeah.
Because I actually talked to the ref.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
so sorry.
Is that before or after you slipped them a 20?
We won, so after.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I believe that the Buds and Thunder game jumped off to a good start for Buds, and then Thunder battled back, but I just think it was too late. Thunder season coming to an end, and I do believe they were a better team than they perceived themselves this season. I think Damon did a good job rostering up a good, talented team. Maybe just wasn't perfect. Maybe just didn't click as well as they should have. Maybe some chemistry issues, but I think talent-wise and skill level-wise, they had a great team. And you got one of the greatest quarterbacks in the league of all time, Joey Bova, on there. Just Joey Bova not bringing it to the promised land again.
And Siegel's hurt, right?
No,
Feelings or
he played.
Oh,
Yeah.
he played?
yeah.
Oh, really?
Why did you know something that we didn't know?
I thought he was not playing, to be honest.
No, I think he had a little bit of a nagging issue, but injury. But no, I think he figured it out.
Allegedly, turf toe.
Zioli says, yeah, they took the foot off the gas and got comfortable with the lead, which you cannot do in this league. But Bova Thunder season coming to an end. Buds move on, and Buds end up playing GBG here. And I know John already gave the score to the game, but what was it?
What the fuck? Yeah, flip your fucking pen. Go ahead. Thanks, Ben. 47-45. GBG over Bud.
Wow, already thanks. Yeah, that was quick. 47-45. 2-point game here. And GBG getting a little slack in the chats for finally scoring a respectable number. But listen, that offense potential is always there, and that defense is great. And Bud's putting up 45 on that defense is absolutely nutso. But looked like a great game. I think GBG started off the game with 3 or 4 one-play scored touchdowns. It was going back and forth. Don't get it wrong, but I mean that sometimes that's demoralizing. I've been on the other end of it watching because I don't play defense. But yeah, nonetheless, Zioli saying his defense was Swiss cheese and GBG dialing it in, dicing them up. And a lot of people are split on this game. Some, people picking GBG, some people picking Buds. And yeah, I think it was a 50-50 game, and the score indicated that. But GBG pulling it out and winning. So our final 4 here, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sorry not to give some of those games their due diligence. I can only be in one place at a time. But we got Elite and Spartans in the weaker division, then GBG and the Greek Gods in the Premier division. That's our final 4. John, you remember who you picked for the final 4?
I believe I picked me and I think GBG.
Yeah, our team has a name. There's no me.
Me, myself, and I, according to our starting lineup that was just leaked by Justin, some man of the year.
Liar!
I know, right? I picked Elite and GBG. Connor, you were not here. You didn't pick. But
I did not.
who's your final 4? Or who's winning the final 4?
What? No, I'm trying to say, who did we pick to get to the final 4?
I'm pretty sure that's what I picked. I'm almost positive it's GBG.
All right. Now I got-
John's saying his finals matchup.
Yeah, I know, but John's skipping all over the place
know,
because he
you're
thinks he's hosting,
Yeah.
and he just
So-
can't do it. He doesn't
You're
know how
asking
to.
for the
So,
last
Connor,
4.
you
He's
tell
giving
me.
you the last 2.
Who do you
Good
think?
Lord.
Who's the last 2, Con? Well, we give Steve some time because he's taking forever.
No, I have him. You just won't shut up.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Please continue with your show.
Ben, can you do me a favor real quick?
Mute his microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I picked Playmakers, or you picked Playmakers. I picked Greek Gods to get to it. I wrote them down somewhere.
Yeah, he found him.
Whatever. Either way, I think I got 3 out of 4 right. I think you got 2 out of 4 right.
Whoa. That is not what you said at the field, you lying.
What did I say?
You said we both went 2 and 2.
Allegedly.
Yeah, can you prove that, John?
Yeah, I'll watch the show back.
Maybe we did go 2 and 2. All right, well, we're going to move on from that.
Great segment, Steve. Awesome work.
All right, we're going to get in the tail of the tape here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to preview our semifinals. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to predict who's going to win the whole thing. First game up here on the tail of the tape, we have GBG, the number 1 ranked team in that division, versus Greek Gods, the number 3 ranked. GBG finished the season 8-1. Greek Gods finished season 6-3. GBG's have a struggling offense all season, finished 15th, but with the number 1 defense overall. And Greek Gods were both at 10th place, respectively, offensive defense, like Jacob alluded to on the show earlier. Yeah, they pulled out a lot of close wins, a couple bad losses, but not lighting up the offense and defensive categories. But as a team, winning games, and ultimately that's really what it comes down to. Week 3, these two saw each other in an early season matchup. GBG getting the 51-32 win. Ladies and gentlemen, here are my keys to victory, sponsored by Victory Motorcycles, our first Tambo Time sponsor of all time. GBG here, my first key to victory. As dumb as it sounds, John Maddenish. They got to score points. All right, Greek Gods have the potential to light up the scoreboard, and see it, and we've seen it. But I also don't think GBG wants to play a close, not low-scoring game against a well-seasoned veteran quarterback and a team to follow, with explosive players as well. I think Greek Gods could really give them the edge here if it's a low-scoring game. So GBG, to me, one key to victory is scoring points. Number 2 is to stop Brandon. They're going to have to come out with a game plan to stop the number 1 offensive weapon for that team. A lot of that offense is going through him. It's geared towards him. I'm sure Jacob's going to have maybe a couple different ideas or different thoughts he wants to do, but ultimately, I don't think they're going to go away with something they've gone with all season. Why would you? It got you to this point. You got to at least see if it works. And number 3, they're going to have to keep that energy. They've had a great energy all season, a good team atmosphere, a bunch of guys dialed in, locked in, and ready to go. In a special key to victory, no drinking for Jacob Tamayo this week, I guess. Not allowed to go to the bars, says his captain. Here are my keys to victory for Greek Gods. No turnovers. Again, I think a punt game, back and forth, field position game might benefit them. But if they're turning the ball over and giving GBG short field and easy scores, I don't think that's going to fare well for them. Number 2, match that energy and physicality. We know GBG is going to bring that energy. I think they should, and they're going to keep it. You're going to have to match it. Now, I've seen Greek Gods really rally together all season. A lot of the guys are there. They're hyped. They're into the game. I love the Greek God energy that they have. They're going to need to turn that up a little bit. They're going to need to play physical because you know GBG is going to drop the boom on them. Number 3 key to victory is keep a tough, organized defense. If you can stifle that offense, things might start to ravel for GBG. And I think that's the key to putting yourself in a position to beat GBG. Even Haley was able to do it. We got some stops and things unraveled a little bit. Kept a close game. Obviously closer than it should have been in their mind, and I mean my mind too. Because when me and Bobby are out there playing defense, I mean you should score 100. All right, what do you guys think? Anything you guys want to add to that?
I'm definitely looking forward to this matchup. It's going to be a physical game for sure. Like you said, Greek Gods hopefully can match the physicality the whole game and make it a close game. And then, it's anyone's game at that point.
I think this is. I think it's GBG's taking this one. I just don't think they're gonna. I don't think it's gonna be as close as like being able to pull off a 1-point victory, like they've been doing throughout the year, like we talked about and he talked about when he came on. I think they're gonna put some points up, try to prove everybody wrong, talking about their lackluster offense. So I think it's gonna be a big day for them.
Ben, you got a winner out of this game?
No, I don't really know anybody about it. Somebody's gonna win, right?
Yeah.
Actually,
That makes sense.
I predicted a tie.
Pick the football.
You predict who?
A tie.
A tie. Well, thanks for adding to the show, Ben. John, you got a winner out of this game?
I want to play GBG just because of Donuts and him.
John, who do you think's winning the game? I don't give a fuck who you want to play or
I
not.
just said I want to play GBG. You fucking bitch.
He didn't answer the question.
Yeah, I
The
did.
question is, who do you think's going to win?
And I said I want to play GBG.
Right.
So that
You guys understand that's not the question I asked, right?
You know what question
Okay.
you're gonna ask?
I think
Going through the
the
table, how
team that
many
he
times?
doesn't want to play is gonna win. That's my prediction.
So John does not want. He's sidestepping the question. Okay, I'll put sidestep.
GBG wins because I want to play them.
Sidestep.
So I'm picking not GBG.
Yeah, you're picking.
So Ben's-
the other
Ben's
team.
going with the gods. Is it supposed to be sunny that day?
Maybe if God's there.
Always sunny in Lowell. All right, I'm taking GBG. I think they pull this off. I think their week 3 matchup's a little an indicator of how those teams match up. I just think it's kind of a bad matchup for Jacob and company. Unfortunately, not that Jacob and company can't do it. I wholeheartedly believe in that team, and they're a great team. I just
And it's gonna be cloudy, so
You looked in Chelmsford though.
I mean Chelmsford's right next to Lowell. That's the only location I have saved.
Oh.
So
yeah, John is a moron, guys. I get it.
I do
It's
something
like a
scary, too.
weird shtick, but it's not. I think he's got Asperger's.
I think I hate you.
So, all right, tail of the tape of the other side here. We got Elite finishing number 2 in their division versus Spartans, who finished number 4. Both teams finishing with a 6-3 record. Offensively, Elite finishing 3rd, Spartans finishing a close 4th. Defensively, Elite finishing 6th, and Spartans finish pretty close 9th. So these teams aren't far off on the stat category there. Week 1 matchup barred by asterisks. Unfortunately, Billy Felt as wide receiver 1 for the Spartans, and what did they have? 3 guys, 4 guys, something. Losing 52-30. Not a very good indicator of what we're about to see this weekend. I assume Spartans will show up fully loaded. Elite's going to show up fully loaded, and we're going to have a great game. I think these are 2 stylistic teams that really kind of set up for a great game, to be honest. My keys to victory here. Victory Motorcycle sponsor, Tambo Time. Keys to victory. Number 1 for Elite. You got to be the better defensive team here. You're going to have to get to Omar. I don't think you can rely solely on your offense scoring every drive and beating them in a shootout. I wouldn't rely on it. Not to say they can't. I just wouldn't rely on it. Defense got to play better. They played great last week. Again, I've been very critical about their defense because I feel that should be playing up to potential. And they did this week. Hopefully they can carry that over. I do believe if they do, it's going to be an easy game for them. Number 2, we need good plays, not good shots. And by that, I mean, don't just air it out because you think it's a good idea. I've been critical of Jake at times for not making the right decision. I think when he makes the right decision, it's really helpful. Number 3, shut the fuck up, John Garcia. Like, that always helps. His voice is so annoying. It really can take teams out of their rhythm and piss off star quarterbacks. Not that I would know, but
Can you shut the fuck up?
unfortunately, no. It's my show, so.
Yeah, you kept saying that all day today.
But point proven. It's just when he talks, it's just I don't have fun. I just don't know what he's doing. I don't like his face. It's allegedly, and I'm not the only one who feels that way. So I do feel that is huge key to victory.
Yeah, line up and find out. Come on.
I saw you line up against somebody this week, and I'm not worried.
Yeah, I slipped.
Yeah. Everybody slept. All right. Spartans key to victory here. Omar cannot be second guessing himself. I think this game against Crackers played very well. He did not second guess himself. He looked very fluid in his decision making. When they did stall a tad is when he did second guess himself. I think it's call the plays he likes, call the plays they're comfortable with. They had a couple miscues, but all in all, it was good plays, good route running, great decision making by the team, and that's why Omar and company played very well and won that game. Number 2, get some extra points. Sometimes Omar just cannot get an extra point for the life of him, and it pisses me off watching. But if you get into an extra point game battle here, I'm gonna give it to Jake in the Jake in the elite over Spartans, because just sometimes it's just the plays don't make sense sometimes to me. They don't execute well in the extra points, and this could be a game coming down to extra points. So also for Spartans, be fully loaded. You got a lot of good players, but you need them all there, and they all serve a purpose. And unfortunately, I think if you start missing some of those key pieces in the cog, it might fall apart. I've watched Spartans play great, fully loaded. I've watched them play not good, missing a lot of guys. As long as they got most of their guys, I think they'll do very well. But yeah, there's a key to victory. Everybody be there. All right, Connor, who do you think's winning this one?
The elite.
Connor's taking the elite. Ben?
I'll take the elite.
Thanks, buddy.
Ben's going to take the elite based on absolutely nothing at all. John's going to take his team as well.
He does a lot
Ben
of
didn't even know
research.
you were on that team.
No, he does a lot of research.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I really did.
He didn't know he was on that team, or that's his team.
I'm trying to support John here at least a little
Yeah,
bit.
he brings a lot to the show. He knows what he's doing.
All right. Well, you guys are done slurping each other. I'm taking the Spartans, ladies and gentlemen.
Whatever.
My favorite, Omar Medea.
I'm just worried that he's gonna not have those pants again because they got destroyed.
So the pants are destroyed. So I don't know. Listen, my grandmother can sew those up, buddy. Actually, let me call her right now.
Is
See
it
if she
Yaya
can.
or Grandma?
No, my Italian grandmother can sew those up, no problem. But it seems like that's his source of his powers all season. The bell-bottom Dallas Cowboy pants.
Yeah, they came out of nowhere and he started playing lights out again.
That is true. So, but no, taking the Spartans. So I do believe we'll have a Spartans GBG matchup. What is so funny?
You're such an asshole.
I like the Spartans.
You're a supportive best friend. Thank you.
You guys will blow it somehow.
What's your motto for the Final Four, Steve?
Yeah,
Because you've had a couple this year that have changed up.
I've not changed my motto ever. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, can you just remind me of what it is?
In Omar I trust.
Oh, yeah.
It's been like that for years. What are you talking
yeah,
about?
My
It's
bad.
always been that, yeah.
I always forget.
Yeah, we all did.
Nonetheless, I really think we got 2 great games, and I was talking to John. I just any potential finals matchup, I think it's going to be a great game. I think they all match up pretty well against each other. Whoa, Jacob Point. Jeez.
Wow.
Oof.
Wow. I mean,
Can we delete that comment? We don't want to get
yeah,
canceled.
Ben already
don't highlight.
Ben already highlighted it. I mean,
Oh my
Oh,
God,
there
we're
goes
canceled.
YouTube. There
All
goes
right,
YouTube.
so next season you guys can be looking forward to Cruisy Time.
turn the subtitles
Time's
on.
Canceled.
This season definitely has a lot of parity. There's a lot of good teams, a lot of competition. So all 4 of these teams are definitely deserving, and it should be a good, fun weekend.
Yeah, but I definitely think it's the worst thing for the league is for you to win a ring.
For you or for the league?
No, for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, definitely for me, but I'm passing it off like it's the worst thing for the league.
Thanks, best friend. I appreciate you.
Oh, Justin clarified what he meant. All right, thanks,
Oh,
Justin.
yes.
Yeah, good.
He
Now we're not going to
All
get
right,
canceled.
we still have
Yeah,
a show.
yeah,
All
we're
right,
good,
nice.
we're So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, one thing we want to award here is the Tambo Time Teammate of the Year. We do this every year since last year, or last season. We do it every year since this year.
Second annual.
Second Tambo Time. Now there are qualifications for the award. Ben, do you want to explain those qualifications?
Yeah, I'm going to defer to the host of the show to explain the qualifications.
Well,
Thank God he didn't pass it off to me because I don't even fucking know.
I left it ambiguous on purpose.
so the qualifications to this award, only John and I know. So we're not telling anybody just in case we want to change it up.
And I don't think we actually know.
We do know, John. Don't be an asshole.
Okay, all right.
How do we pick them then? If we just, what do we do then?
Oh, we're not picking? Oh, never mind.
We know.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
All right. John's right. We really don't know. I just like to give the illusion I know things.
We know a lot of things.
So, nonetheless, the Tamil Time Teammate of the Year award will go to Alex Kennedy, our boy, AK. Very deserving of the award this year. We're not going to tell you why, because, again, we're going to keep it a secret. But AK getting the Tamil Time award. And thankfully, I didn't have to pay $85 in shipping this season.
If you remember, the first award winner was Salt and Pepper himself.
Stupid Jeremy Vieira.
Yep.
I want that back.
Does know how to hang a sweet TV in an office, though.
And paint a wall.
Yeah, paint a wall. Yeah. And other things that I might make him do now that he lost.
Jeremy Vieira was our first Teammate of the Year award. This one goes to AK. I know, Cruzy, you were a close second, buddy.
Like almost a distant third.
Right. Actually, you are a big front runner till you started arguing with Dome in the playoff game about your role.
He had a role.
There he goes.
There's something to pin.
All right. There was a couple things. The criteria was losing, record, smile, and show up at halftime. Yeah. I think Bova asked me on the fly what I would do to change anything in the league off the top of my head. I didn't really have I hate being put on the spot because it always come to me at one point in time. Me personally, honestly, one thing I would first and foremost change is I would try a season with 3 refs. I know it's going to cost more money, and I get it. Maybe the third ref can be built into the price of the fees. You know, that way it's not so damning on the captains. I know Bova's going to hate that, but I would like to see how a season goes with 3 refs. I strongly against the 2 ref system the way it's done. One downfield, one over there. You got a set of eyes going one way, you got a set of eyes going the other, and you're covering a big field for 2 guys. And it's not like they're both looking at the same thing. And I understand why. And I don't know if I would do a better season per se, or a better way with 2 refs, a better system with 2 refs. Like I said, the only thing would be the quarterback ref, maybe be behind the quarterback, so you could see him over the line easier, and you can still watch downfield as well.
So how did he take that? Suggesting the 3 refs?
I'm suggesting it now. I didn't then. I couldn't off the top of my head. But that is one thing I would genuinely change. For a season at least. Let's see. If it's still a clusterfuck and we still have the same issues and we might, I have no idea. But if it's still is bad, then yeah, why are we paying for an extra ref?
Where would you put the third ref exactly?
Honestly, I would put 1 ref behind the quarterback at that point in time. 1 ref maybe at the line of scrimmage, but looking at the line of scrimmage and everything that comes between it, and 1 ref downfield, and he could be downfield wherever he's comfortable.
So, or would you put maybe 1 ref in the middle, like halfway, and then 1 in the back, so that way the guy in the middle could be watching the release off the line and everything else while the
That's what I just said, though.
But no, you said behind. I said not
1 guy behind the quarterback.
Yeah, I said move him to here, like halfway between the original 2. So he's in the middle.
No, because I think from behind the quarterback stance, you can see a lot of what you need to see. You could see up the middle of the field, all that stuff. You have two refs on the sides who get the sidelines for sideline plays. You have 1 guy in the middle of the field watching that line of scrimmage stuff and the blocking, where sometimes there's a lot that's missed there because they're like, oh, I was watching the quarterback in the backfield, even though they're 6-7 yards this way. But, your eyes can only really focus on one thing. It's kind of how I do it. Maybe it's not a popular suggestion, but I do think it would benefit the league. or at least benefit to try. I mean, we can't have the same merry-go-round bullshit with complaining about refs every season and the way they do it every season. And, you know, something's got to break. Either we got to get used to it and it's not a thing, or if it really becomes a problem, get another ref and put your money where your mouth is, because a lot of people do complain.
I feel like people are going to complain no matter what.
Dome wants trading picks before another ref. Yeah, there's some people. I'm still kind of with you. I wish he would try it once, but I get why he doesn't want to do it. And you guys have yourselves to blame. Everybody's trying to scam the system.
We have a caller if you want it.
Sure.
Ben.
Oh no.
Yep.
All right. Hello. Welcome to Tamil Time.
Hello.
What's up, buddy? I'm just checking on my buddy Connor to make sure that he's still drinking the juice.
He's waiting for his knee surgery to be paid for.
Don't fancy it up. Call it Kool-Aid. We know what you mean.
Well, why you guys didn't stick with the Juice Box of the Week award?
Well, yeah, we can't mimic that greatness, you know.
He did go.
true.
He did go
And-
MIA after that.
And honestly, we did forget. And after forgetting for 2 weeks, I'm like, we can't do it now. We're gonna look like dummies.
Did John realize that me putting him first as a winner is a reverse jinx?
Yes, I knew what you were doing. That's why I didn't acknowledge any of it.
All right. In John's defense, he's not.
I do.
He's not pretending to be smarter than the system. He did say that to me earlier. He goes, "I know what Ben's doing."
I actually do think Elite is head and shoulders above the other teams. But
he's now
anything can
tripled
happen.
down.
So we'll see.
Head and shoulders. I don't know if I'd say that.
No,
John,
I do. I think
That's something John doesn't
Greg,
do.
Greg and
know.
Adam. Greg and Adam make
Why
Jake
am I
look
here?
like Jake from Blitz. So
yeah, I mean, I think Adam and Greg are two very underrated route runners, and they don't get enough credit for their route running abilities and their ability to fight and get open. They are a huge, great 1-2 punch. And yeah, I think they're clicking with Jake, and they got complementary pieces that really help Jake as well.
I don't think anyone's gonna stop him.
Well, maybe. You know, I think Jake could stop themselves. I think Jake makes some bonehead plays, and John's got more drops than
agree. I
catches
think
this season.
Wait, don't.
I think I put that in my write-up too. I think that Jake has to play like Jake, but if he does, I don't think anyone's going to stop them. So
All right, what's the future for Boom Boom here? Pickleball or?
yeah, we're actually thinking about putting in a mud bowl team.
Ooh.
There you go.
How come you have not
some
talked to
older-
me yet?
Some older. I was about to say some older short midget hit me up a few months ago about combining our powers and maybe putting in a mud bowl team. So.
Don't talk about Sam Hoare that way. Just kidding, Sam. He's talking about me. What, you didn't hit me up about it? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we did. We talked about it, and then we just never really kind of followed up on it because you got busy hating on Boom Boom this year.
Well, hating or calling it the way I see it, or a mixture of both. All right, it is a
both.
mixture of both.
Probably.
I like a lot of those guys. I mean, I took half that team and won the Turkey Bowl with them, so I know they're a good team.
I know, and it was a slap in the face. I even told Dante that when he came to the field. Crazy.
It was a bummer. The season is there anything you wish you did differently that might have changed your season a little bit that you're willing to admit on the air?
100%. No, and Connor can we
Not
at
draft
the draft.
Connor?
Me and Hal had a no. Yes, no, I wouldn't draft Connor if I knew he was going to get hurt. No, at the draft, I said I wanted Darren, the rookie that's on the Spartans, and Hal told me, he's like, I don't know who this kid is, and I was like, he's good. We called Connor, and Connor had a conversation with Hal. I was like, no, this kid's legit. Let's draft him. And Hal wanted to do the fucking fuck you to Riley and to Papa Cody. And I wish I had just put my foot down. I was trying to be like a good friend, captain, we've done this together sort of thing, and let him have his pick. I wish I had put my foot down because I think if we had Darren, that one extra piece, I think we would have been able to overcome a little bit of the injuries and the everything else that happened.
Yeah, that might have been that little nudge that got you over what you needed to be and put you maybe in a better position. And then, yeah, having that extra player, and he's a good player too, great player.
Yeah, no, he's fantastic, and he got even better throughout the season. When he came in, we had talked because he was a 7-on-7 quarterback. He was telling me at that tournament, Jacob's tournament, that he's like I never really even like played position before. Like I, messed around with the other quarterbacks and caught balls, but I've never like run routes or done anything.
Oh wow!
So to see because he picked Howe off in the second drive, played that perfect. Just jumped the route, and that really was put us behind the 8 ball because his first drive 4 and out, and then he picked Howe off. We spent the whole game trying to catch up.
Right. Yeah, I mean, for a guy who's never played much but quarterback, he's a great defender and a really good receiver too. So,
Yeah,
and
sure.
he's somebody adjusted to the league well, and he's had good leadership to get him there. But yeah,
he was in. I think it was 8th round pick. I think.
Yeah,
right?
that's
7th or
crazy.
8th round.
Something around there. Yeah, that's crazy. And he would have had a great season under you guys. You guys would have led him very well and taught him the ropes.
So, Steve, I want to ask you a question before I go because I actually got to go here in a second.
All right.
How hard are you not rooting for John because John would have bragging rights forever until you win?
Well, do you want the real reason? You want the truth or no?
Yeah.
No, honestly, and all fairness, John is the most humble dude with me around the house. Like I say he would win. Honestly, if he won a championship and came back and he would be more like, hey, don't worry, you'll get one, buddy. It's John's a shithead in public, but behind closed doors, he's actually a really nice guy. So, and no, there's no part of me that's rooting against him because I don't want John to win. No, there's a lot of people I want to see win this year.
I'm really pulling. I think Elite wins, but I know I put it in my write-up. I got to go after this, but I really want to see Jacob win. I think, and you guys can kind of talk about this after the fact, but I think that if Jacob wins, so he won season 1, you kind of talk like leather helmet bowl era, but if you look at the teams that he beat in the Final Four season 1, there was a lot of really good competition. Supreme, Honey Badgers, and Purple Haze all had really stacked rosters. I know the season overall and the stats are kind of inflated, but those teams are still really good. So to see him come all the way back season 9 and win again, I think adds a Rushmore conversation, like who is the top 4 now, because now you have 4 quarterbacks that have won twice, but also just consistently being a good GM and a good team leader, and how much he's progressed as far as his ability, because I know season 1, and you can talk to Jacob, I don't think he'd ever really even played flag football before, so it's kind of impressive to see how far he's come. So I'm really pulling for Jacob to win. I think Elite wins, but I'm really pulling for Jacob.
Yeah, it'd be a great story, and yeah, I think he was a rugby player. Is that right? Am I crazy?
Yeah, he played a lot of rugby. Yep.
All right. Yeah, it makes sense.
But hey, it was good talking to you guys. I gotta run, but I'll talk to you guys soon. All right.
All right, cool. Call back a time you can't stay as long. All right.
I almost didn't hang up on that.
Ben's the man. He did a good write up. Did he post it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Hats off to him for the write up. It was a good one. And he gave what points or why he thinks the team would win, why they wouldn't win. Gave his personal opinion too.
Oh, that's on the page?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
I think he gave some odds and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good stories here. The GBG guys, a lot of those guys getting their first one. I think Izzy's the only one with the experience on there. Greek gods, you got Jacob getting his, he would be getting his second ring, I believe, in a quarterback role, and that's all he plays. Couple guys on that team with some experience. I think Mustafa, right?
Yep.
Who else? Was Jerry Sheena on the first Greek gods?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing him there. Nobody on your team has any ring experience.
Nope.
Spartans, you got DJ getting his looking for another one, but I think everybody like Mark Perry, a lot of people chasing their first ring here, and I think that's what makes this league. So 2 championships a year. That's it. It's not like Bedford where they hang out. 4 championships every 2 months. Everybody's won one over there, except John though. He's dropped a lot of game-winning touchdowns in the C division. And I'm not making that up.
That was like what?
No offense, John. Yeah. Because you wouldn't do that today.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Tell me why you're nice to me.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
don't know.
wait to not be humble. One day I might.
First of all,
not be.
it's just not even in him. He would
It
probably
was,
try
no.
to be funny, and then I just give him a look,
Yeah.
and he'd be like, all right, sorry, maybe next time.
But I almost gave up my awards from the Nationals last year, or Worlds.
Yeah, well, that's different.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving to my friends. I want them to succeed, unlike you.
So can I have one of them?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
yeah,
thanks.
yeah, it's in the mail.
Just slide me one of those.
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
I'm surprised we haven't taken any of them. He probably wouldn't know.
It's checkbook over here.
Is he talking about stealing my money?
I think he's talking about stealing checks. Isn't that illegal?
Checks.
Yeah, just put another round on his tab.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, this guy's a
Let's
politician. He's over here going to write bad checks.
Oh, he's got to
Right,
fund the
you can write it
campaign
off. You
somehow.
can write it off in your tax.
We got to make a file on Ben with like
Thanks.
proof if he ever gets big.
Yeah, thanks.
Then we can blackmail him.
We have plenty.
Those
We
are
don't.
campaign donations. You can write it off in your taxes.
But if we've seen your campaign, you don't need to.
You actually owe me money for space in my yard.
Yeah.
For the record, Ben, the last time at Champions, all my drinks ended up on John's tab somehow. But
Literally.
I didn't actually do it.
Yeah,
See, that's how it
He didn't-
works.
He didn't stop it.
I
I told you. I
telling
told
John-
you. It wasn't crazy.
When we
No,
walked
he was up
in-
to something because early he's like, hey, did
I
she ask
told
you that?
Steve, yes. When you guys walked in, I was in there.
No,
with Dom,
no. He
and
was
she
already
comes
laying
up-
the groundwork.
No, she comes up, gives me the drink, and I have my card in my hand. I'm like, do I start a tap? She goes, no, you're good. And I look at Dom like, what? And then Steve comes in, and I'm like, do you guys does she not make you guys pay or something? He's like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, dude, I tried to give her my card, start the tab. She said, no, you're good. And then John at the end of the night's like, did you put all your fucking drinks on my thing? I go,
See?
no.
She looked around and said, all right, who's the biggest sucker in this bar? That guy.
Yeah, and then it was Steve apparently.
No,
I've been
No,
vindicated.
it was me.
no, you just
John.
I
I was vindicated.
No, I'm telling you right
I'm
now, he
100%
was up to
vindicated.
something. He was laying the groundwork. Hey, listen,
It's weird how no one else heard that conversation or was told.
I
that.
know. Hey, if you're going through tough times, just
Yeah,
let us know. We'll give you Ben's number.
At least you
Ben,
do
can I-
part-time
All right,
and
we
he's
got
not-
the
Send
true-
a screenshot to you that you can share to the screen of me trying to give John the money.
We got
Sure.
we got the actual update. The story's fake. You said your name was John Garcia to her. All right, I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, because she goes, "Hey, that guy with the tan hat, put your drinks on your tab." I was like, "Oh,
No fucking way.
Like, oh, all right."
He did the Floyd from Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, over there.
He was going to Aspen.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're one Sunday away from this season being over, and hopefully, I fly in Tuesday. I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy to go to Champions and do all that. If we want to do but I don't not want to have a show Tuesday. Maybe we can have a recap show and maybe do a champion show the week after. Maybe we'll talk about it off air. We'll figure it out. I want to kind of give you a nice end of the season show. Maybe get some people on, talk about it, hand out the awards.
Yeah, we'll do it down in Nashua at my house. I'll be laid up on the couch. I'm going to actually paint Cruisy Time on the wall behind my couch.
Good, you can have him over.
And it'll be the four of us.
Hey, that took like 12 minutes. Not easy.
One big brush, or
Well, it was 3 minutes of that, 9 minutes of washing the brush out when I was done with it. All right. Well, yeah, we'll figure something out. But season's over after this Sunday. Good luck to everybody there. Bring the energy. And listen, if you come support, come watch. It's always great. Last year's championship had a lot of people there. That was a good time. I mean, for some people, but it wasn't a great time for some people. But it was the sidelines was a fun time. A lot of people, and unfortunately, I won't be there. I'll be in Texas doing my own thing.
Is anybody else going to be with you?
Nobody from this league.
Oh.
At least nobody's missing the games.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, John's coming out to drive me around for the first couple days. I don't know what I'm going to do the last day.
yeah. Hopefully, you have your license back.
So, but all right, we got anything we want to end the show with?
Nope.
What, you want to rush?
No, just looking forward to the draft order and I had something else, now I already forget.
Yeah, I love you too, Cruzy, and F you, John. He's an asshole.
I agree.
Oh, and I got so much pleasure when Cruzy threw John into the mud like 4 times.
4 times now. Okay.
Cruzy and John co-captains, I love it.
I just dropped from the league.
I wish one season we could do that. Force people who don't like each other to be captains together.
I don't dislike Cruzy at all.
Well, yeah, he beat you into submission.
Yeah.
Wait, Steve, so you're not going to be at the
scoreboard said.
championship?
No.
No.
So Bova finally gives us power.
I don't. Wait, we don't talk about that.
Oh, are we gonna pick the championship game, or are we just speculating?
Like, who's going to win the championship game?
Yeah, like we picked winners, but then never picked the final game.
We could do that real quick. Connor, you had Elite and GBG. Who are you taking?
I'm taking Elite.
Thanks, buddy.
John
Is this another reverse jinx?
had Elite.
No.
Ben, you had Elite and the Greek Gods in the finals.
Greek gods.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, Ben,
Ben's
you are
think
a
alike.
piece of shit.
I had GBG and Spartans, and oh my god. You know, I'm not going to be there next week, so GBG can't beat me up. So Spartans over GBG in the finals.
I mean, it matches your motto. Always has.
Well, it's
been,
either
always
get
will
beat
be.
up by them or get beat up by Marque. I mean, I'm getting beat up one way or another at the field. So
No, I'm saying it matches your motto you've had for years.
right
In
for
Omar
years,
I Trust.
in Omar I trust. It's
Yeah.
never been anybody else.
Yeah, it's definitely not Jake either.
It's never. No offense. Listen, I love Jake. I genuinely believe.
you?
I genuinely believe Jake's the best quarterback all around in the area. That's my personal opinion. Now, I could be way wrong. I also thought John was a good guy.
Allegedly.
Didn't you also say he's the luckiest QB around too?
Oh, there's nobody with a bigger horseshoe up his ass than Jake Forsyth. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah.
Oh, another
It's so
game where he
true.
Played against 5 guys.
Buddy, he played a whole blitz season this season, not playing one team fully loaded. Every game he had all season, people were missing people and important people.
Didn't he have like 4 games in a row that were buys because they forfeited?
The forfeits, this and that, while he's got a 25-man roster of guys like Austin Williams and Johnny.
Hey, that's all I needed to see. The guy's a stud in blitz. Number one, the best QB I know.
And his calves are huge.
Fucking like forearms.
Oh, they're unreal. So, all right, enough Jake fucking talk. But I'm kind of bummed out. I don't want to see the season end.
Well,
You guys remember life before NEFL? Because I don't.
no. Yeah, Scarelli hot dog eating contest at halftime of the championship. You're gonna miss a lot this weekend, Steve.
That would be hilarious. We should have a halftime show.
We should do something special.
Well, unfortunately, it'll have to be next year.
Season 10.
Thanks, Omar. Definitely. You know what? And now I'm fired up after you just said that.
Yeah, thanks,
Appreciate
Omar.
that. You're the man. Go get him this Sunday.
He is the man.
Show him that you're a nasty boy, not a young one at heart.
Yeah, Supremo.
El Supremo.
Is it L still? I don't know.
No, he got rid of the L. I don't know why. I never asked him.
He dropped it like he dropped Danny.
Oh. Well, I think Danny technically dropped him.
Ooh.
So we can agree that Danny was holding Omar back. We
Well,
can all agree
100%.
that, right?
Yeah. Obviously, I've been saying that for years. Just like you're Omar in Omar we trust.
Yeah, you've been saying that for about the same amount of time.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
true.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody in the comments want to bring something to the show you want to talk about real quick before we end it here? Well, we gone about an hour and a half. I want to thank Ben for taking a break from the grueling campaign trail.
Yeah. If you didn't vote for him, you guys suck.
Ben, you getting? Can I ask you a question?
Sure. Maybe.
Now,
I like it
John
already.
and I, we were thinking about going to some of the protests and interviewing people. Would you have suggested that's a bad idea locally here? I didn't want to go try to piss people off. I was just curious. I just want to ask some
I think
questions.
it'd be hilarious. What kind of questions are you gonna ask?
Well, again, I wasn't going to try to antagonize. I don't like to do that. I'm
Also,
really.
it's like genuine interview.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, no, you'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's your favorite color?
my understanding is they're generally
He's
pretty
just red.
pretty tame.
Yeah, I mean,
Not blue.
Pat Moore said it's a terrible idea.
Because Pat was there.
Yeah, Pat would have knocked us out.
No Kings rally or whatever it was.
Ben, which rally were you at?
Yeah, we saw you on some.
Yeah.
Did we send it to him?
No, you pointed it out to me like it wasn't the first thing.
Oh,
I
was
saw.
that-
I've
like
seen
in the
that
background?
I've seen that photo like 4 times. I never noticed Ben there
Yeah,
until.
somehow I ended up in a picture of one of them.
Buddy, they were posting that all over Manchester
That was-
Information.
I know.
That was the first thing I saw when I saw the picture was Ben in the background.
That was the one from earlier this year, and I was just there to observe.
There was a lot of smear campaigns against some of you guys, like posts on the Manchester Information.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Any about me in particular?
Yeah, you were on there.
I didn't see any.
Yeah.
Well, I think John blocked you from being able to view his post.
Oh, really? Okay.
No,
I
listen.
thought that one was anonymous.
Whoops.
Shit, wrong account.
All right, so nobody's really bringing anything to the chats here. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Ben, you ready to shut the show down?
Patrick said Ben looks normal at these protests. Probably true.
Probably not true.
I don't know.
He stands out like a sore thumb.
I
that's
showed
for
like a
sure.
sore thumb in that picture for some reason.
You did.
I was doing my best not to get caught in the camera.
And there you were.
Yeah,
Ben, you were
there I am.
center in the camera. You didn't do a good
no,
job. What are you talking about?
I was behind like 3 rows of people.
You were not behind. It was
Somehow
a
they
wide
caught-
open
no,
view
they
of you.
They caught me through the gap in like 3 rows of people.
Dead
Ben.
center. right in the middle of the picture.
I remember where I was standing.
It looked like they parted the path so you could
It
take the
parted
photo.
just in time for the photo.
It's like you posed for it.
Ben was just
Yeah,
surrounded
no, I was
by John
looking
Cena's.
the opposite way.
Yeah,
Clearly
yeah.
I didn't see it
Yeah,
happening.
he was looking for.
He goes, "Get me
Facebook profile-
candid, guys."
a Facebook profile pic.
Should we have keepers in this league?
Yeah. I would not
And
keep
and
you.
what would make Cruzy think he could keep Deuce? It wasn't even his team.
But I think Deuce would retire.
I you know, and I think it's a little too late now, but I wish it was more of a little bit of a dynasty type, you know, 2 keepers or something, you know, something along those
That'd be
lines.
good parody for the league, but never gonna happen.
Yeah, at this point in time, I agree. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I want to thank Connor and John as always. Ben, glad. Hey, it's fun having a full cast here for sure.
It was a good show.
So good luck Monday. I gotta remind me because I'll forget. But I'll say it now. Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, good luck,
Appreciate
buddy.
it.
And again, if you need anything, Ben's a quick call away. So
Yeah, he'll
Yeah, I've
definitely
seen
be
how
there.
quickly he moves. So
Yeah,
he's my first call.
especially
honestly.
in the backgrounds.
all right. Good night, Grace.
Good night, Spain.
R.I.P. Harambe.
Yeah. Said we up now, they up next, up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best, you is looking stressed, cuz we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best, stress, cuz we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Someone said that I was up next. I said I'm up now with no mean of disrespect. I don't be at the gym, so I don't need to flex. You regret moving on to the next and making me your ex. Yeah,